You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
It's not the car that's cold, it's your heart.
Martin, it's not what you think.
22 years and 2 kids later, and you're still living in the past. It's like you're stuck on speed. Every time something doesn't go your way, it's, I wish Speed was here. Guess I'll always be runner-up.
Like, how can you stand here and say that to me? When I've been nothing but good to you. Like, anything you ask, I do, because my love is unconditional.
Unconditional? Do you even know what that means?
Martin, it's just...
Wish I was more like your Steve? Well, I'm not. And you need to let him go before I go. It's way more than one man compared. Father, you know I love her and will do anything for her. The problem is not her alone. I'm also part of the problem. It's just that when she gets to talking about her Steve, it just sends me into a rage. So please, give her the chance to let her go.
Yeah. Welcome, brother. Listen. Welcome to the 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott. I got super actor. Sorry, y'all. My man Derrick Skinners in the building. What up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, brother? My fellow Derrick.
You know what I'm saying? And we spell it right, by the way.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But it's a pleasure to be here, man.
Man, definitely. So, where are you originally from?
I'm from Plainfield, New Jersey.
Oh, the Jersey in the building. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Good old Garden State.
Wow, that's crazy. So I'm gonna ask you this question before we get to that flick. It's called He's All I Need, correct?
Correct.
Before we get to that, I want to ask you, what attracted you to acting?
It actually it wasn't attracted to me at all. Like, I actually fell into acting.
Oh.
Like, literally, like it was I have to blame Facebook. So there was a little, about 2017 when the web series started, being on the rise.
Yeah.
That's when I reached out to one that we're gonna get into, and just going through, DMs, pretty much saying that, how much I like the show and everything. And then he actually called me and said, look, we're doing a shoot. I want you to come by. Uh-oh. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why does he want me to come, right? I said, he must think I'm an actor. So at that point in my life, I was on that success is right outside your comfort zone. That was like my mind.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I got to lose? So went there and fell in love with it.
Listen, and that the name of that movie is All I Need. Let me explain. Is that so? My thing is that movie particular. What kind of movie is that?
That's what they call a faith-based
like category.
movie.
Would you put that movie in? So
it's a faith-based movie.
Okay.
It's actually been selected for 3 international film festivals now.
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah, it's been selected for 3 international film festivals now. Yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, my man Derrick Skinners is out here grinding. I like that.
Yes, sir.
I had you on my show last year on Instagram. We was having if I'm not mistaken, a pre-show, and you came on my show.
Correct.
I want you to come to the show. You was like, listen, bro, let me explain. I got to get my things together first.
Right. Get my ducks in order. Exactly.
So what I start to see you working. Now I start to see you working. And it's like, wait a minute, let me get him up here now before, this man blow up. So before I can't get him no more. So
you got full access.
You start getting Yeah, exactly. I said to myself, yo, I'm gonna get him now because when he stand up for that Oscar, he could be like, yo, 2111 Radio was in the building first.
Exactly. No doubt.
Listen, so a question. Have you ever auditioned for a part?
I actually had to audition for He's All I Need.
Wow.
It was actually it was during the pandemic though. So it was virtual. And as with most things or most jobs, it's kind of like who you know as opposed to what you know. So I kind of got one up because I got plugged in by the preacher that's in the movie, Pernell Holloway. He kind of suggested the guy, for me to play that part.
Right.
So, I mean, the suggestion is one thing, but you still got to nail the audition.
And that's a fact. And, that's cool because he plugged you and you delivered.
Yeah. It's like, because, with anything, when I'm getting a recommendation from, if I'm getting recommended from somebody, I can't let them down. That's how I feel. Oh. I mean, wholeheartedly, I can't let them down. So I'm going to give it my all. If I don't get it, hey, at least I'll feel, the same because I know I wasn't no slouch about it.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you gave it your all. You understand? It could have went either way.
Yeah.
But what I noticed now, have you ever went to school for acting? Have you ever had any training? Because that scene we just saw, bro, that was real. I'm sitting there going, oh my goodness, whatever she was doing, I don't know, but she was driving you nuts. You loved her. I could see that you had the love for her, but it was like, damn it, if you only just listen. You understand? And it's like, we all go through those things in relationships. Just listen. I love you. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, I'm not going to let you do A, B, and C.
You got that right. You got, you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You got,
there it is.
You got to have some type of standard. But no, I've never, like I said previously, I've never, never thought I would be acting. It never crossed my mind. And what's weird is that, I have family members that are actors, but I never thought that I would, venture down that road. But
wow, and check you out now. See, and just like I was saying on the last interview, I had an interview. It's timing. Everything is about timing.
Yes,
exactly. It never happens when you want it to happen. It happens when it's supposed to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate you as my brother because, again, for those who don't know, this is Derrick Skinner. Let's get to it. Let them get it twisted. He is one of the best supporters of 2111 Radio. And matter of fact, he's a good supporter. He's a great supporter for all the upcoming shows. We got King Tech TV. It shows that he's actually been on in the audience, giving us comments, supporting, sharing. This is all we ask for.
Yeah. And it's not, and the thing is, it's not hard. It's not difficult at all. And it's not fabricated. It's not phony. I truly have, I truly love the content. I truly love you guys. And like I said, when you first did the live and you went through with you and Ashley and you was and you would let people hop on the live. Yeah. And then I hopped on the live and he was the first thing he was like, oh, your name is Derrick too. So that's where, and I said it on that live. I says, the vibe I'm getting from you through the live, I'm like, it's genuine to me.
Talking for a good minute, yo. We was talking for a while, and that was the connection. And your name is Derrick. We spell it. For those who don't spell it, we spell it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, it's truly my honor to be a part of the family, so to speak. But like I say, I'll support you till I stop breathing, man. That's nothing. You got that.
No, exactly. So I salute you on that. So now I do have a clip, y'all. All right. So now I got this clip. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first movie he's ever done. Is that correct? If I'm not mistaken, it's called Bum Rush.
This is Bum Rush. Yep, this is it.
now let me tell you, it's a quick glance.
Yeah, don't blink.
Quick glance.
Don't hard blink. You might miss it.
Now you could tell he looks like he's 12. He's real young looking. I'm telling you. Young looking.
It's a few years back. Yeah. But this was the start of my journey.
The start of the journey right here. So it's called Bum Rush. We're gonna get to this real quick. Check this out, y'all.
Hell yeah. Jersey. 24. Still.
Now, let me explain how that went down. So that was what it was is that was like after, I don't want to give it away for too much, but after the season 1 of Bum Rush, one of the main characters goes to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like see, that's the one in the green, that's J-Rock. Okay. The one in the back, that's Shapiro. That's actually Pernell Holloway.
Okay.
They actually created this show for him.
Okay. And
then the other guy on the other side is JV Simmons. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's so okay. We go there. It's a dorm jail scene. So it's literally this first episode of season 2. Now, the first go around, I was in one of the bunks, and it was another guy that was in a bunk next to me. He ended up Dre Foreman, which is J-Rock in Bum Rush. He ended up shanking and killing the guy. Right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but before that actually happened, they asked for, somebody to that right there. All of that was improv. That was not in the script at all. So it was just pretty much, they just asked them, oh, who wants to do this? And I'm one of those guys that
raise your hand. Let's go. I got it.
I'll do it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. The only thing that happened is that I can get it wrong. Well, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm like, let's get it. And literally, he was like, okay, whatever. He said, whatever you say, just make sure you can say it 3 times. I'm like, all right. And boom, boom, boom. That was that. Oh. So after that, that's when.
So what year?
That was 2018.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Then after that is that that's when pretty much from that little clip, and I guess what I like to say is I have what's called a magnetic personality. All right.
Okay.
I'm as real as they come. Like I try to, because I try to give out what I want in return.
There it is.
So, from that old school term, real recognizes real. So
of course,
after me, I guess, stepping up, and then my personality, when season 3 came around, that's when I got.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. See?
Got a name, role, everything just went full throttle after that.
Well, listen, congratulations on that, because again,
thank you. Appreciate you.
A route that you are taking, it must be faith, because again, you fell in the lap of acting.
Yeah.
You didn't pursue this; it just happened.
It just happened, man. No, and I, at first it was, do I embrace this opportunity? Is this just my 15 minutes of fame, so to speak? But I can honestly say that the feedback that I was receiving, I almost started to think that people were lying to me. That's what I was like, they're just trying to be nice type of thing. They don't want to hurt my feelings or whatever, because I'm a tough critic on myself.
Good. That's
so
good.
Yeah. So it was like, after we would film, I would watch it and be like, oh man, I could have did this or I could have did that. But the directors and the producers like, no, it's good. And I'm like, I guess I need to just embrace it, and just mentally just, go into it a little bit harder or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, man, because we have another mutual friend that you had up here. Actually, two.
So now let me try to guess who they are.
Let's go.
You try to get. I think one is Deborah Coco.
Yes.
Right?
Listen, that's yeah.
Deborah Coco is somebody that I had up here that I've known for some years now.
Yeah.
She's this roving reporter from when I met her, and all of a sudden she started doing this acting. And we're gonna get into that. But the other person, if I'm not mistaken, it might be Stacks Caldero.
There's it is. Stacks the reason I'm on Bum Rush.
It's crazy because again, that's another. I knew her when she was a hip hop artist.
Yeah, yep.
So for this to all come to, tuition, it's like, wait a minute.
Me and Stack go back to Black Planet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Planet. No, he didn't.
That's my people.
So now my question for you is this. Now that you're starting to get these roles, are you trying to get into the union?
Yes.
The reason I say that is because a lot of these actors are still, without it. There's a lot of these series going on, but what happens when you get that certification, that SAG, what happens is that you're more in demand, and your roles will get better.
Yes.
You understand? You don't have to do low budgets. Now you got a budget, you're starting to get paid, and everything
your buzz is getting bigger. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna look out for you.
They're gonna definitely look out because you're part of a union now. And everybody that's part of that is gonna be involved. It's like, okay, I know who that is. Let me bring him over here, see can he do
it. It's not just me promoting me. I'm gonna have a team behind me promoting me as well.
Exactly.
And that's gonna only make me want to give better content to people.
There it is. Exactly. So now, question: How are you doing as far as in? Because I know you got another role. We're going to talk about Juicy season 7, if I'm not mistaken, coming out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're going to talk about that. But what I want to talk about is, we know about the actors, what's going on as far as in the women. What do you think about the part that they're not getting their equal share?
Man, I mean, okay, like from my perspective, from a guy who I said has no acting background whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I initially didn't take it seriously.
Oh, okay.
Once when people started to kind of acknowledge me, then I started to looking for tips,
Mm-hmm.
Things of that nature, going to seminars, going to acting, watching acting classes, things of that nature. And what it did was it helped me realize that, listen, this is not everybody can do this.
No.
I have a saying. When somebody asks me, well, what is acting? I said, acting is performing in front of people to convince them you're not acting.
And that's a fact.
And it's a skill. It's not. I mean, some people, I guess when you want to say have God-given talent. Okay, I get that. But God-given talent alone is not going to cut it. You need that team or that to mold you into that supreme actor that you can be.
Exactly.
And now, like when I, because from the outside looking in, when you hear about actors getting this amount of money, that amount of money, it's blah blah blah. You start. Now I understand why they ask for that much.
Oh yeah.
I honestly understand now. Like I can only imagine. Like even just roles that I do, it can be time consuming. I'm thinking of other actors like for like the stuff that they have to endure.
Crazy.
Like their life is on hold. Your life is pretty much on hold.
Yeah.
So your kids are not seeing you. Your significant other's not seeing you. Like you pour yourself into a part, literally.
Yeah.
And you should be well compensated for it. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes. And it's sad because you have some real heavy-hitting women out here that's not getting their equal share. I mean, Angela Bassett, Taraji P. Henson.
I mean, yeah, the list goes on, man.
The list goes on, and it's sad because I just saw an interview with Megan Good. She made this movie called Divorce in the Black.
Oh my God, that's all I'm seeing on social media. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, that's all I'm saying.
You need to check that out. I just saw that today.
Yeah.
And she was on Club Shay Shay, this show. And what she said is, finally, Tyler Perry, out of everybody, paid me what I was worth. Tyler Perry paid her exactly what she was worth. She said that he's the only person in this industry to pay her what she was worth. And, that's sad because it's like, damn. But you notice you don't, and I'm going to keep it a buck, y'all. I'm not racist or anything, but you don't hear the white people talking about they ain't getting paid.
No.
You're not hearing that.
No.
That's just like in sports. You hear all the athletes not get what they supposed to get, but did you ever hear of a white athlete holding out? No, because they get their money. They're gonna get their money regardless.
It's
hard.
I don't want to make it a race thing either, but their perception of money is different from ours. And it starts at a very young age.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It really does, man. I hate to say, like black people have a poverty mindset, and if you have you have to change something in order to bring, unless it's just going to be generational. You're going to pass it down from generation to generation to generation. Like
this is why. This is why Taraji is doing what she's doing. She has to speak up. You have to speak up.
Yeah.
You got to speak up for what you want.
Especially in what you believe in.
Yeah.
Even if you're out there on that island by yourself, what? So what?
Exactly.
The self-gratification alone to me is enough.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And you coming in as a new actor, your mindset is going to be completely different now that you know certain things about the industry now.
Correct.
So now nobody can lowball you once you get at a certain status.
Nah. Yeah.
You're not just going to take it and say, okay, I can do that. It's just a job. No, it's not just a job.
Right. Yeah. Because once you do something one time, that's it. They're going to expect you to keep on doing it, and you're like, no. You got to say, that's like you say, with me being new, I can set my standard early.
That's right. You damn right.
You either love it or hate it. But that's my, you know what I mean? That's my standard.
Exactly. So now we're gonna get into this flick because I knew about Juicy for a minute.
Right.
This web series has been around for a minute, and then they're week 7 coming up, and you're actually in it.
Yes.
I actually have you and is that Deborah Coco in the
Let me tell you. That scene. Okay. Here's another thing for all you fellow up and coming actors. You could sit there and have a script for a month, have it memorized front, backwards, sideways. The day of the shoot, 10 minutes before, you know what? We're going to go another route.
Wow.
So that scene that we did, totally different than what we were supposed to do. And when I tell you, we nailed that.
Really?
Wow,
that's crazy.
We nailed it. We nailed it.
You could have went left, but yes, that's the thing about being an actor. Sometimes they just change everything.
Yes. Yeah, you got to be ready to, to change with it. Even I so often say, like, you what I've learned is you have to put in emotion to the words.
Yes.
Because that was I can honestly say now, when I did Bum Rush, I at a few times I failed to do that. I was just literally just memorizing the script and reading the script.
Right.
Where that's why I say, like, later on was when I learned, no, put emotion. You got to attach emotion to that script.
Exactly.
And I could tell you, when the first time I shot with Juicy, that first scene I did with Zoe, me and Zoe. It's literally going to be in the first episode as well.
Whoa.
That scene, I tapped into an emotion that literally could be a reality for me.
Wow. Are you
That's
serious?
why even the because her father's usually the one that does the filming.
Okay.
And at that particular time he wasn't there, so it was another guy, Mark City Visuals. He shot it. When we finished, he said, "Oh my God." He says, "Y'all facial expressions, everything." He says, "Y'all nailed it." And then when I went to go do the shoot with Deborah Coco, her father was there. Her father was like, "Listen, I watched that scene."
See?
And I was, and like I said, I tapped into it. I like, even like driving to the set, I'm going through it in my mind, but soon as okay, action, boom, I tapped into that emotion, and
that was it.
That was it.
Listen, let me tell you, that's one thing I ain't gonna ever be able to do, that acting thing. I'm sorry, it's just too much. Too much thinking. It's too much thinking. It's too much. Yeah, I can't do it. I could lie real good, but as far as doing the acting thing, I've never, that and rap, hip hop. Never.
Yeah.
I can never. I love hip hop, get it twisted, but it just never was for me, bro.
Derrick, my nephew used to have the karaoke thing. So we used to go to my sister's house every other weekend or whatever, do karaoke. So their go-to song for me for karaoke was LL Cool J Radio. Right? I had to do LL Cool J's Radio. After that one song, I had to sit down. And I'm like, I can't imagine guys going like doing shows like this. I'm like, I'm winded, my body hurt. I'm like, no, I could never do this.
Let me tell you, the one thing about LL Cool J, that's why he's so in great shape.
Yeah.
He's in because when he was out there doing his thing, boy, was he all over that damn stage.
All over that stage.
He's the epitome of a performer. Him, Busta Rhymes, these guys know how to perform, yo, and they leave it out on the stage. And just like being an actor, you have to leave it right there where it's at, because you don't want nothing. You don't want no rocks unturned, nothing. You want to leave it all on the line. Let's go ahead and get this acting thing going, and we can look at it. Hopefully no mistakes. You understand? The least amount of worries. So my thing with you is for you to be able to step into the roles like you've done. It's excellent.
Yeah. I'm very, and what I really, my stamp that I want to put is, I don't want you to box me in.
There it is.
I want to be able to do all this. So that's why I'm kind of glad I went from Bum Rush to He's All I Need.
Exactly.
So that's totally night and day. Like,
oh yeah. And now look,
so that's why I definitely want to show range,
Yes, you're gonna show range because, again, Juicy, what people don't understand, y'all can check that now on not TikTok, Tubi and YouTube.
Yeah, right? and Prime. So on Amazon Prime.
And Amazon Prime. And what I like about it is so many people that was on that show that I actually knew. That's the crazy part. From like the first season all the way up to now, because my man Mike Hands was in that at one point.
Yeah. Like
Mike
for some,
Hands,
like I can tell you that there was a shift in me after I filmed that first scene in Juicy. I said, "This is different." I kept telling everybody. I told my family and everybody. I says, "This right here is different. It's different." And I think I say more because of who Zoe is.
okay.
I mean, Zoe had Reggie from Bad Boys in season 4 and 5.
Check that out.
And you see how Reggie do. You know what I mean? Like she's connected. She is definitely good. She, like you said, she can have some heavy hitters, and she's already talking about, you know, certain cameos she's got in season 7. I love the fact she doesn't let us in on anything.
No, she just do it.
She don't tell us nothing. She used to give out the whole script. She doesn't even do that anymore now.
Wow, I just actually had Reggie not too long ago on another show.
Yeah,
we had on it. Did you see Bad Boys 3? Don't spoil it, but Reggie the man.
If you go to my Instagram, I said it. I said Reggie stole Bad Boys 4.
Yeah, he did. Reggie stole it.
Even Will Smith said it's Reggie summer.
Reggie summer. Yeah, it's a Reggie summer. He definitely did his thing. So now, the question I want to ask you is this. Name 3 TV series right now that's on cable that you would like to be in.
Ooh, that I would like to be in. Okay. On my vision board, I have worked with 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to do anything that's currently out now. I would want to, because you know they got a spinoff for Governor Tate. I would like to be in that. I would like to do
spinoff of Governor Tate.
I would like that. Yeah, I would like to have something in there.
Because he's a dirty son of a bitch, ain't he? God Christ. Lorenz Tate, I'm telling y'all right now, I better not ever see that man play a nice guy ever again. Ever again. Don't ever play a nice guy again. Don't do it. And okay, so that's one. Go ahead. Name another one.
I don't know if it's still on. I would really like to go somewhere different, like House of Dragons.
Oh damn! Oh, you about to put on the gladiators?
I'm telling you, I wanna. Yeah, I want my range to be limitless. Like but there's something. Let me not say limitless because there's gonna be, I can't do certain things.
Exactly, we're not gonna do that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as with the content, yeah, I would love, something off the wall like that. And then I'm thinking, I want to do something funny too. I want to go, trying to think what something funny, but like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay, I know exactly what that is. Okay,
something like that. But it has its funny moments, but it's still dramatic.
Yeah, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people, a lot of actors, a lot of producers and directors come up to 2111 Radio.
Oh, yeah, this I know.
A lot of people up here, and what's going on is I would like to see you in Dennis Reed. One of Dennis Reed's shows. Dennis Reed is one of the dopest producers, directors out here. And that's one of those shows, like I said, how you will play, and I'm going to tell you something, you will play a dope cop, but you got to be dirty. I want to see you as a dirty cop. Somebody that's just running up in places, robbing them.
Yeah,
just because you can.
I think just abusing my badge. I can see that.
I mean, eventually they're gonna kill your ass. We all know that.
You're definitely gonna get caught up there.
let us wait all the way to the end. But I think you'll play an excellent because of the appearance. You're older gentleman, the bald head. You got those little beady eyes, like you sneaky. You
Yeah.
understand? So I see that. So
Right.
I'm gonna talk to them because again, they be having so many. And the thing about Dennis Reed is he always used the same guys, the core actors for his movie.
Right.
Like Adam Sandler, same thing. He used all the same core people to make movies. Why not?
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, why not? Why try to fix something that's not broke?
Yeah. You know, especially if you know what that actor or actress brings to the table.
Exactly. And hold on, hold on. I just got my man Corey Jackson in the building. What up, brother? I see him. What up, Corey?
Okay.
Ruthless Addicts up in the building. Okay, they're up in here representing.
Appreciate it.
Listen, if you need any art done, like as far as in creative designs, because she designed this whole room. If you look at the stuff that's in here,
really,
she did this. Yes, Corey's Waters is, she's been designing everything that we do, even the post that you see with the little AI stuff and all that. She does.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, she's dope. She's definitely dope. But yeah, Ruthless Addicts. This is one of the dopest shows out here right now. She covers a lot of different segments as far as in Ruthless. She got Power. She does a lot of different shows. Queens. What's that name of that show? Queens. I can't even name this show, but
Queen's Gambit.
No, it's the Queen. Is Queen's Men. All the Queen's Men on BET.
Okay.
Covers a lot of the BET Plus shows, like a lot of them. She's one of the dopest. She's a great supporter for the show. That's why I want to shout a couple of people out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Corey used her as well. He just said she's top notch. Look, there you go. Corey's Waters. You know what I'm saying? So salute to her. Salute to everybody for showing up tonight.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Dennis Reed is amongst the, like my girl just said. See, she knows. He's somebody. That's when I could get plugged. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, listen, I got some actors. I got my man Derrick Skinners. I'm gonna definitely recommend you. You know what I'm saying, to a couple of people just to see. That's what we do up here. We support people, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
listen,
we're ready to support.
I'm a firm believer of, people are strategically placed in your life for a reason.
Yes, we are.
Whether it be for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't take for granted conversations I have, nothing, because there's a divine purpose for it. So me hopping on that live, brought that to this, and who knows where it's going to lead. But I'm here for the ride.
I know that's right. So, that's right. So now, before I let you go, man, I have to ask you a question. If you have a certain part in the movie, what's your ideal part as far as in role? What would you want to do? Like, out of anything that you ever thought of doing, what is the one thing in acting that you would like? What kind of part would it be?
Wow, that's such a great question, because to be totally honest, I watch movies now differently. I watch them to study as opposed to being entertained now. I want to.
As you should.
I want to do something as far as me being some type of mental patient, and trying to adapt in a society type of thing, like something on the lines of me being crazy,
like that movie with Jamie Foxx when he was on the street.
Yeah,
I remember that. You know why? Because it takes a lot. That's showing range.
Yeah,
that's showing range. I like that, because you're challenging yourself, basically.
Yeah, that's it. That's my main purpose is I want to push myself to where I'm even like, oh my God, like that's me doing that. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
I think that works. I think that works.
Yeah.
So now, I'm happy to have you here, but I know I got to let you go. Do you have any shout outs before I let you go?
Oh, wow. Okay. Let me shout out first of all, my family. They have been such a tremendous support team. My 4 sisters, my brother, my nieces and nephews, all of them. My son Amari, he calls me a superstar. He tells everybody in his school, like, yeah, I'm a superstar. My daughter Deja, she'll be 25 the 14th. Woo, she'll be out the country somewhere, God willing.
That's right.
Anybody who's ever given me an opportunity to be behind that camera, man. Dre Foreman and JB Simmons, Pernell Holloway for Bum Rush, Darryl Carter, and his father Lewis Carter for He's All I Need, and Juicy. That list goes on. Zoe Taylor, Deborah Coco, all of them. Like I truly don't take it for granted. I appreciate them, and I'm definitely gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. I'm telling you. And definitely can't leave without shouting out Mr. Derrick Scott. This is by far my first interview. I think it went pretty well.
Listen, matter of fact, let me give you a round of applause first. Let me get a round of applause going on here. It's stalling on me.
I truly appreciate you, man. Like I said, been a supporter for a minute. I see you got heavy hitters in your back pocket. I'm just glad that I'm a part of this family, and that who knows, man.
You're part of the alum now.
I love it.
It's the alum of actors, because remember, this is a radio show, and what happened is now is more like an interview show for everyone, because you have actors, you have entrepreneurs, you have people talking about different subjects, you have artists come up here, but it's like, I don't know how that happened, but people start calling in saying, hey, the PR's call, hey, we would like to have such and such. Man, when I got that call for Kristen Keys, was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Really? Because I thought my man Ralph, Ralph, he's not going to show himself, but he actually owns 2111 Radio.
Wow. So, okay.
I don't know. It's not me. I'm just running the show and, help with the promotions. But Ralph is the do behind the scenes stuff, and he said, hey, we got Kristen Keys. Yeah, nigga. All right, whatever. Yeah. Until I seen the email, he's like, I would love to do the show. I was like, whoa. Okay.
See, that's, man,
a lot of the people that we had on the show, it was because of Ralph is, and he's not welcome. He just knows what he's doing.
That's what's up. Yeah,
he just knows what he's doing, but salute to everybody for showing up tonight. You had a nice little crowd up here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you all.
Your faces, you understand what I'm saying? And I wish you continued success, because again, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
And we had my man Derrick Skinners here first. Remember that.
I'm just scratching the surface now. You look out. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, when I did Juicy, something inside of me shifted. I used to be humble.
See,
I'm not humble anymore. I'm shining.
Listen, shining. There it is.
I can't dim my light so that other people can shine. My thing is, let me help you to turn your light up, because I'm shining from here on out.
Now, let me explain. So All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, said you would fit perfectly in the Rockaducci compound. Check that out. Yo.
What?
Yeah, Aquarius Water said, yeah, with the highest. The highest is crazy. I'll be damned.
Listen.
Yeah, man.
I'm with it.
Listen, I bet you are. Listen.
I'm so with it.
You be in a compound for real. What? See my man Derrick Skinners? Yeah, that'd be crazy. You need to keep keep in contact with this woman. Her name is Tika Deshawn, but this is her show. You need to check her show out. She does different shows. She talk about them, give you little sneak peeks, and then she talks about it later. It's a dope show to be on. She got a lot of followers. Y'all need to check out.
She said we'll definitely be checking out Juicy. This is the second time I've heard about it. Yeah.
She's definitely going to be, somebody that really would support. You want to build a team of people that's going to support you.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Show up all the time, not just when it's good for them. Like just show up.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to check her out though.
Yeah, she's dope. So listen, before I let you go, I got to talk to you in the back. We talked about my people in the back. Conversations that they don't need to know about. Anyway,
of course.
We're about to sign out again. I appreciate everybody for coming. It's Friday night. Y'all probably see us again, if I'm not mistaken, either Wednesday or Friday. I can't spill the beans, but we'll definitely have a show next week. Tune in to 2111 Radio, Internet Radio. You guys can actually get the Live 365 app. That's what I need everybody to do. Get that Live 365 app and search for 2111 Radio. And I'm telling you, 2111, it's free. It's a free app. That's it at the bottom.
Yeah,
it's a free. Come over here. Don't listen to those other stations because they're gonna keep playing the same damn music. You're gonna hear the same music at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But we got a station that you're gonna hear different genres of everything. It ain't just hip hop. It's not just R&B. We got country up here. We got rock and roll up here. Pop. So it's a lot of different genres of music, and that's what we set to do. That's what we set out to do. You understand? But listen, again, you guys have a good night. And Derrick, don't go nowhere. We'll be talking in the back scenes. But everybody else, y'all have a good night. And we're signing out. I'm crazy, right? I couldn't hold that. Now, peace, y'all.